All right, guys, Anthony here, Subaru Service. Andrew's truck, heads are off. We went and ate lunch. We've kind of been BSing around here at the shop. All right, let's just start with the heads. Look at that. This is a surfaced head. This head has been surfaced, and the finish looks, I mean, it does look good. Does not look too bad, but you can kind of see it's not too bad. Look at that, it blew bad right there. Now, who knows? I mean, I don't know if the surface didn't get all the way taken out right there when they surfaced it, because you can't see anything. It's already burnt back on. We won't know how much was cut off. I mean, have to clean them up and then measure. We just have to measure the thickness. There's quite a bit that we're going to have to check on this. That's not cool right there. I might have to surface that back off. I don't know. I mean, I use a stone on it, but I don't know. This one ain't so bad. You can see right there. There's a little bit right there. We'll look at the head gasket here in a minute. Let's see. This is the head side. You can see it just blew right there and right there. Now the block side, which is very contradictive, it was trying to go there and there, but block side looked pretty good, which was weird. Now the block was whiz wheeled. Let me see if I can get the focus. There is whiz wheel marks on the block. That sucks. I mean, we got all kinds of rust right there. But this is where it mainly blew at. But we've also got this. See that? Those of you that have watched these videos, compression loss, combustion loss, a lot of it. I mean, look how shiny. I mean, when I shine it right there, you can kind of see the ridge that doesn't scratch off. I mean, what? Look at the discolor. Look at how you see that how the light kind of moves on it. You can tell that is not flat. That is not flat right there. You can see how it's not flat right there. Now, that one ain't so bad. Of course, we haven't cleaned the ridge off, but yeah, whatever. I don't know, but I don't know, guys. I mean, this side of the block too. See, anytime we got a studded truck with blown head gaskets, we really are leery on the block, because even though that was showing blown, which we can see it right here too, this is the driver's side, that was the passenger side. Driver's side also went. Now the head over here, see, I mean, I can't imagine that these heads are not flat. They've been surfaced. It does not look bad. They've been surfaced. I can't imagine that they're not flat, honestly. So, I mean, who's to say? I don't know. I mean, maybe if the block was warped, even over there on this edge down here, if the block was warped, and as the piston goes up and it makes compression, it very well could have taken the path of least resistance and pushed the head gasket against the block, even though the block is warped. You know, there's a void. But I'm only saying that because these heads have been surfaced and they should be flat. That head right there should have been flat. I'm not convinced that it did not blow there because the block was warped. But I mean, there is a very good argument that would say that if the block was warped, then it should be stained on this side. You know, this side, this was on the block right there, and that was up. But I don't know, what do you guys think? You guys think that there's a chance, if as the compression, as the piston was going up, that the head gasket was actually being forced down to fill the void on the block? Because that's where, I mean, the piston actually comes all the way up, almost to the top of the head gasket, right? So it very well could have pushed the head gasket down up against the uneven surface of the block, which I haven't cleaned it yet. We can spec it, we will. But it very well could have basically bowed the head gasket to press against the block. Thus, that causes the void. That could have caused the void on the flat head, which, because I'm only saying that because these heads are surfaced, and they, I mean, depending on how they were jigged up, you know, how they fixtured it to surface the head, I mean, because that is bad. I mean, that's freaking blown. And then we've got the cylinder condition. So, you know, that puffing of blow by that was coming out of there. Let me turn this back on. I mean, definitely some cylinder wear. You can see a little bit of cross hashing coming up to the top, but not like, I mean, you see that. I mean, just by feeling this, when you scratch this off, that one feels pretty smooth. Let's see. These don't feel, just that one spot I checked, I don't feel that bad. Let's see. That one don't feel that bad either. Those actually felt okay. I mean, I say it, but that one doesn't feel too bad. Look at that. And I can't scratch the carbon away. It makes my fingers all freaking nasty, but here. See, that's a freaking lip right there. You might think there's a lip because there's a carbon ridge, but fingernail won't hurt it. But if you hit it with a... Here, hang on. Alright guys, we're going to check this. I'm going to have Julie hold it. I just now checked it, and oh my god. Yeah. Okay, this, now you can't really go... This is set up for 20 over. That's what this is set up for. So in theory, it should go to 20 or give a little bit of wear. It could go to 17 or 18. Let's go all the way down to the bottom of the bore. We're at, what, 9? 9.5 maybe? Okay, let's walk our way on up. 9.5. That's already. Is this a 10 over block? Okay, let's keep going up. 9.5, 9.5. Look at that. 5. Look at that. 4. Let's go up almost to the ridge. Look at that. That's under 5. Okay, let's go over here and look at this one. Yeah, this must be a 10 over block. See, that's pretty good. Let's go up to the top. See that? Hang on, I can't. I'm trying to watch the gauge in. That one's about 3, isn't it? Okay, so or wait, is this set? No, this is set for 10. This is 10. The last one we did was 10, wasn't it? March was 10 over.
Yeah.
I guess I can go check it. Okay, this one should, so it should say 10. 10 is good. Yep. So this one has a little bit of wear. See it? It's actually almost no wear on that cylinder. Then we go up here. Look at that. 6, so that's got 4 thousandths of wear on it. Let's look at this one. That one's not bad. That one's pretty good. Down at the bottom. Let's look over here again. Yeah, it is 10 because Bart's engine was 10. I haven't checked the bore gauge yet, but okay, look down at the bottom. That's got 1/1000th of wear at the bottom. We're at 9. So we come on up here. Now we're outside the spec right now. Now we're at 7. Well, let me go up a little bit. Oh. Pretty much 7. So that one's got 3/1000ths of wear. This is already accounting for piston to cylinder clearance too. Oh my God, look at that. Look and show where I'm at. Hang on, hang on. I'm all the way at the top. Now watch. 2/1000ths. Oh, there's 3. I moved down a little bit. There's 6.5, 7, 8. The bottom of it, I would say this cylinder right here, number 1, was where we were losing. Hang on, watch the gauge. Okay, let's walk our way up. Keep walking up. 7.5, 7, 6, 4, 3.5, 2. Okay, now look down there and show where I'm at. Oh, look at the back side too. The other side. No. So it would be I guess you could say a serious act of God if that cylinder right there will clean up at 10. I mean, it'd be close. I mean, it's within 2/1000ths just on the bore gauge there. So that bore gauge will give you an idea, but it will not tell me how deep the very deepest one. Those of you that have seen the videos, when we're honing it out and we're getting to finished size, there's no BSing around. It's got to be completely perfect. It's got to be everything gone. And I mean, yeah, I mean, I would hope for 10. If that cylinder will clean up at 10, then we'll go with that. But I mean, I would more look at 20. Probably planning on 20, but hang on. All right, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna bar this over. If I can get a smaller bar. Okay, we're gonna check the other cylinders here. Let's bar it over. Here. Okay, that'll probably be good. We'll clean off these bores and then we'll check these other ones. Damn, look at that one. Crosshatch almost gone all the way down to there. I don't know. Hang on. Okay, here's this one. Here, hold that. Okay, there's down at the bottom. Good. I mean, worn, but it's... Now let's walk our way up. Still good, still good, still good. And there, it only lost 1/1000th. There's 8/1000ths. Oh, there's 6 at the very top. We're at 6. Maybe 7. Oh no, look at that. Oh. Yeah, see right there I was catching on the carbon. I wind up gumming up the freaking. See this one? Okay, that one's out too. That one's at about 6. Well, 6.5 maybe. There's 5, or I can't really see. You guys might have a better angle. Okay. I mean, needless to say, it's not looking good. 6, it's oh, let's see. No, it's good. Let's tell. Here, go over there to the side. Tell me what you're seeing. What is it?
You're moving it too much. 5, 4.
Okay, 6. So, how about there?
It's like 2.
Don't say that.
2 or 3.
That's at the top of cylinder 2, so. Okay. All right, guys, so I mean, I hate to sound like a broken record all the freaking time, but I mean, we're trying to pay attention to this stuff, and I can tell you, we're going to chuck that up and watch how much it takes to cut that out, and it needs to go oversized. That sucks. I mean, that's the worst one right there, and then number 1 or number 2 over there wasn't too much better. But I mean, do we want to just go 20? Are we even going to do it? That's the thing. I just another upside. There's plenty of upsides to if we do go oversized on the pistons and go ahead and do the engine, because 1, we get a balanced rotating assembly, right? Balanced crankshaft. That will freaking, by far, it's really freaking nice. And we get to deck the block. Decking the block is kind of a, when it's studded with blown head gaskets, I mean, it eliminates a lot of questions and a lot of what ifs and a lot of room for error if we are able to deck the block. So the heads are a whole other game. I mean, they got new seals on them. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll take them apart and clean them, and then decide if it even needs a valve job, if it needs guides, if it had guides put in it. I don't know. Who knows? We won't know that till we get them apart. But I mean, I'll at least take them apart, and I'll keep them. We've got the setup back there. I can keep these valves straight and not lose. You know, I can ensure that this valve will go back in this. So, but that sucks. I don't know. It's kind of a somber time right now. We could, whether we go for it, do it all. Do we overlook it? I mean, we can do whatever. I mean, I'm going to really suggest against it, but we can. I mean, this is one where I took that video showing the blow-by on it. This is why we don't do compression tests beforehand, because it's a moot point. It doesn't freaking matter. The cylinders will tell us. I mean, that's a compression loss right there, and that blow-by that was coming out, I would just bet it's from that cylinder. I mean, we're about 7 thousandths oversized right now. We got a standard size piston. The hole is 7 thousandths bigger than what it's supposed to be. So, you know, that's, I mean, we could almost shove a 10 over piston in that sucker and be done. You know, that's kind of all right, well, I guess it's either way, we're doing lifters, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the engine out, and we're still just We'll probably get the frame done, get the engine on the stand, get the frame final cleaned, get it all ready to go, get it painted. Then, yeah, we have all weekend to decide what we want to do with it, because it's a big decision. Sucks. But, alright guys, I don't know. Long video. We'll probably go live in a little bit. Alright, have a good day.